That's it. Bye. Welcome to the viDoc Lite launch event organized by Vigram. Today, we would like to share a special moment with you, and that is the birth of vLog Lite. And we want to tell you what's behind it. Why did Vigram develop the vLog Lite? What can I do with it? What are the use cases? What are some interesting areas of application? How can I become an SDK partner? And of course, how did it all start? Standing by my side here is Sidon Futternecht, the founder and CEO of Vigram. Sidon, the viDoc Lite is like a new addition to the family, you know? It has a great backstory. Let's dive in for a moment. Where do we come from?
Thanks a lot, Ben. 3 years of viDoc. We had our launch in April 2021, and back then, as well as today, the viDoc is a game changer. We have real-time kinematic accuracy for smartphones. The viDoc is a multi-measurement tool and can be used in different areas, such as a global navigation satellite system rover, in photographic documentation for building information modeling, or even as a three-dimensional scanner.
3 years of viDoc in the market. Sidon, where do we stand? Do you have a few numbers for us?
Some big numbers. We've sold nearly 3,000 devices in the market now. Just in 2023, over 15,000 processings were carried out on our Meadow and platform, using the viDoc alone. More than 500,000 globally. The low rate of return, which is less than 1%, is a testament to the quality we offer.
You say game changer. That sounds like viDoc is more than just new hardware to me.
Yeah, we have brought something to the market with the viDoc that has not been seen before. It's a whole different way of working. By integrating the smartphone with high precision, RTK accuracy, the documentation on the construction site is much faster, more comprehensive, and I can't forget anything because I can measure and check everything afterwards. And that's what makes viDoc so unique, but also the versatility, namely to use as a GNSS rover, to locate with the lasers in the image documentation, and just as a 3D scanner, this unique recording speed.
Sidon, can you give me a concrete example of that?
I will explain using the example of documentation for electrical wiring. As long as the trench is open, you can constantly take measurements. However, once the trench is filled, it is no longer possible. Using the viDoc 3D scanning technology, you have the capability to measure out all the necessary information after the fact. And the whole thing is VOB compliant.
What's also crucial is the billing and ensuring that it can be done legally. Is it possible with viDoc?
For sure. The procedures to create an invoice that is compliant with VAB standards are not disrupted. In contrast, they are being documented in a more effective and sustainable manner.
Less than 1% of returns? That has got something to do with the quality. Let's have a quick glimpse of the production topic. How is the viDoc made? Could you provide a brief explanation?
At present, we possess state-of-the-art manufacturing technologies in use. The quality standards are executed in accordance with automotive standards of the highest caliber. We have built an aluminum lightweight structure using finite elements, which provides the highest level of stability while minimizing the overall weight of the structure. Cooperating robots in manufacturing and assembly, as well as in calibration, enable an extremely high level of reproducible quality standards.
Also designed, developed, and manufactured in Germany.
Precisely correct. High quality, manufactured in Germany.
What are the main points that can be learned or remembered from 3 years ago in relation to the market?
Super easy to use, with a click of a button, lightning fast at capturing highly accurate data, and totally focused on scanning. Ultimately, the scanning process also became the inspiration for the birth of the viDoc light in the end. It is of utmost importance to capture highly precise data at this location using real-time kinematic accuracy, which can then be utilized legally in the documentation process.
Thanks a lot, Sidon, for giving us this inside look at how everything started and how the success story, so to speak, took off, and how the viDoc product family is getting its first edition with the viDoc Lite. And now we're going to take a look at it right away. vGram is bringing a new device to the market with the viDoc Lite, with a focus on easy and simple scanning and modern AR functionalities. Nikolai Nole also brings expertise, CEO of vScan. He will share his perspective on practical aspects based on extensive experience with projects, use cases, BIM, and model-based construction. Welcome, Nico.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Nico. We not only think out of the box, we also bring out the viDoc Lite out of the box. Hello, how are you, viDoc Lite? Hey, viDoc Lite, good to see you again.
So we devised a fresh container for that purpose.
The tension rising. Hello, welcome back. Sidon, would you kindly introduce us to the viDoc Lite once again, providing us with some more information about it? What are the capabilities of this?
The primary emphasis of the viDoc Lite is clearly on effortless and uncomplicated 3D scanning with real-time kinematic precision and cutting-edge visualization tools for the construction site.
What is the reason for the viDoc Lite?
We've realized that 3D scanning is the hot topic in the market. And that's exactly what the viDoc Lite was developed for.
And what is it that makes it so special?
The viDoc Lite was designed specifically for structure from motion, enabling data capture while on the move. That necessitates an entirely new setup, a distinct setting, and different processors that are specifically optimized for movement.
And what is it that makes it so incredibly reliable?
Our high-performance antenna, which we specifically developed for this purpose. This allows us to achieve reliable precision over a longer period of time under unfavorable conditions.
And what other elements help to ensure the high level of precision?
The new connector system, along with the bumpers on the backplate in the upper and lower areas, ensures a reduction of angular errors, enhancing the accuracy and precision of the system as a whole.
Focus on 3D scanning, state-of-the-art AR functionalities, our own antenna technology, high precision, mounting system, and bumper for high reliability. Sidon, thanks a lot for the features and functions of the viDoc Lite. Nico, now we're getting to the practical part. What can I do particularly well with the viDoc Lite? Did you bring us some use cases?
Yes, we had the privilege of testing and experimenting with the viDoc Lite a bit earlier in our real projects. And we have brought along some videos of us and our customers where we can take a peek at how it is being used. There are definitely some exciting use cases. Let's start with a segment on 3D scanning technology.
Let's proceed.
Yeah, the first use is 3D scanning. We've brought classics in underground and pipeline work. That is how most of our customers are currently on the go with us. And finally, things are moving relatively easily and quickly with the 3D scanning technology here. I've got all the data. I can always refer back to the data afterwards.
That is an ideal use case. The second use case we have is the topic of calibration measurement, and then having the capability to conduct extremely accurate scanning on a construction site.
For that, I can position myself on fixed points and then also scan objects afterwards, for example, that have a very high precision requirement, like here, for example, the topic of shafts. The playback works great. You can also achieve very good results upside down. In combination with the LiDAR data, it works brilliantly, even if the connections get a little worse sometimes. Yeah, more and more augmented reality is making its way onto our construction sites, a crucial aspect for BIM and BIM construction. That way, we simply enable the staff on the construction site to handle their construction sites in a model-based manner. We have some really cool solutions that are now increasingly coming to the market, also from various providers where we were allowed to test them. A significant added benefit for all parties involved, even in construction supervision, for instance. Yes, when precision is required, you obviously collaborate with fixed points, reference points, or distinctive points to ensure highly accurate referencing of the models. That is something we consider to be really important when dealing with a larger construction site, and viDoc is perfect for that as well, ultimately equipped. And even in difficult conditions, you're really flexible, can work really well, are very agile, easy, and it goes really fast compared to the techniques we used previously. The viDoc simply works perfectly on the construction site for everyone involved in the project. It's just totally simple and easy, you have to say.
Yeah, cool use cases, Nico. Awesome. We just heard about the high-performance antenna. What does that look like in practice?
Yeah, that was actually really exciting. So we have done a lot of tests there compared to other devices as well, actually conducted shading tests. That was also an extremely exciting topic for us, something to just test out in practice. And it was undeniably impressive, I must say. I was truly amazed by it. Honestly, that is also the distinction in comparison to the prior antenna and other apparatus. I can demonstrate how it's done. You know, the typical behavior of a GPS rover, they often stand like that, right? Nowadays, for a short while now, many people can measure weirdly, some a little more, some a little less. But with the new antenna, where previously only 20 degrees were possible, today we're just on a whole other level where we can turn it up to 90 degrees and still maintain the same precision, even over a really long period of time. So that was actually really exciting for me to see. I've never seen anything like that, honestly, and makes sense, especially in the context of structure for motion. I'm always moving while scanning, like we saw in the example earlier. I have to go down into the slot and then come back out. When I walk beneath a bridge, I have to look up. That is exactly what I need so that it really works reliably and effectively. That was impressive to do.
You must see it, I say.
Hats off, this actually works. I wouldn't have thought so.
Great feedback, Nico. Thanks a lot. Yeah, the best feedback always comes from real-life experience. That is absolutely awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. It's truly great news. viDoc and viDoc Lite. Users now have the ability to select between two different devices. Differences? When to use which device for which specific use case?
Indeed, we have been viDoc users for an extended period of time, and ultimately, we possess two devices that, in my personal opinion, differentiate themselves remarkably well from each other. Out here in the practice, it is really exciting to see how everything plays out. Both have scanning capabilities. We have heard that now. Both are also capable of performing augmented reality. Yes, the viDoc is a perfect fit when it comes to the subject of photo documentation. Particularly when combined with the front loader, we also utilize this equipment with our clients, such as in the construction industry when conducting inspections, building inspections, or simply for regular photo documentation afterwards. That's actually the main difference where we'll be using viDoc a lot later on. That means with our customers, the trend is more towards viDoc for engineering offices, for example, and towards viDoc Lite for construction companies afterwards.
When I hear you, it seems like multi-measurement to me.
Yeah, the viDoc is actually, in my opinion, a good all-rounder, capable of handling various hardware requirements, covering a wide range of use cases. and truly excellent for customers and individuals who engage in a diverse range of activities on a daily basis. The viDoc Lite simply focuses on the topic of scanning and augmented reality, and it performs very well in that area, I must say.
Nico, thanks once more for this clarity. What do I utilize the viDoc for? What do I utilize the viDoc Lite for? Now, we've heard a lot about the viDoc Lite, what it can do, what makes it special. I want to buy it. What is the cost?
Yeah, in order to meet the demands in the market for a 3D scanner, we've chosen an attractive price point. The viDoc Lite is available from 3,490 euros, including the high-performance antenna.
Furthermore, we've also defined a few specific bundles for the comparison. Why though?
To make it easier for our customers and partners, we have put together bundles depending on the use case, which, in our opinion, represent the optimal combination to work efficiently.
When will the viDoc Lite be available?
Short and sweet right away. Available in the EU right away. We're taking pre-orders from other regions of the world. You have the capability to locate our partners on the wdoc.com website.
Thanks, Sido, and thanks, Nico, for the deep dive into WDOC Lite. Now we'll continue with software and apps. Now let's talk about software. Specifically, the Concrete Free SDK is the open interface that Vigram offers to software providers to become part of the viDoc community. Vigram is taking a new approach, different from many other hardware providers. We're opening up our hardware so that software providers can utilize RTK precision in their software and apps. We have Patrick Kranzinger, Head of Product Development at Vigram. Hey, Patrick.
Hey, Ben.
What can I envision under Free Software Development Kit?
When we refer to Free SDK, we are talking about a software development kit that enables access to all parameters, sensor values, position determinations, and position data of the viDocs. This SDK can be easily integrated into the applications of SDK partners or SDK integrators, providing them with comprehensive functionality and flexibility. The SDK is responsible for handling and managing all communication between the viDoc and the host app, as well as providing the necessary end-trip position correction data for RTK position accuracy. The SDK plays a crucial role in ensuring seamless and accurate data exchange between the viDoc and the host app, enhancing the performance and reliability of the system. Ultimately, SDK partners only have a limited number of days of exertion to acquire access to all the capabilities, all the possibilities of our devices, without being able to do much development work yourself or having to put in a significant amount of development effort on your part. That makes it very convenient to provide applications that already exist. We offer support for iOS, Android, and Unity applications, the capability to communicate with viDoc with all of our devices, to access added value and precise positioning of our devices or accuracy of positioning determination of our devices.
Very good. And what does free mean in this context?
The SDK is given to all SDK partners free of charge through our website with no cost involved. We don't just provide the SDK, we also offer support and assistance with integration to minimize effort for our SDK partners.
Thanks, Patrick. That was described vividly. How to become an SDK partner at Vigram now?
We provide a type of licensing agreement known as vCram. We refer to it by a different name, which is SDK Support and Provisioning Agreement, involving provisioning and support agreement for the SDK, because we do not just provide a license for a software development kit, but because we also provide long-term support for the SDK continuous updates, and ensure that all devices can be continuously supported with a stable interface by software integrators, thus enabling stability of device usage and future updates for customers, while also providing support throughout the process, ensuring their satisfaction and facilitating their ability to leverage the full potential of the SDK in their applications. We also provide support to SDK partners in their daily use, assisting them with customer inquiries or any required feature enhancements to ensure customers get the maximum value from our hardware. And so it's not just a licensing agreement for integrating the SDK, it's a partnership that we want to enter into, and that's also reflected in the name.
Process for making this partnership happen?
Typically, we generally sign a non-disclosure agreement to have the ability to openly and freely communicate about requirements, development challenges, and customer requirements with our software development kit partners, and to obtain the assurance that this information will not be made public. And at the same time, we will proceed to sign the SDK support and provisioning agreement, which contractually regulates the provision of the SDK and also guarantees long-term support for integration and stability, as mentioned previously, in terms of customers and app integrators, in order to enable and ensure the seamless integration of the SDK into their applications and ensure the stability and reliability of the overall system.
Very good. To give you an idea, who is currently the SDK partner of viGram?
Currently, the main focus is on integrating AR solutions. The companies Gamma AR and VGIS are collaborating on this and are expected to deliver solutions in the coming weeks. These solutions will enable users to accurately depict models in reality using the precise accuracy provided by our devices. At the same time, the company Vira is working on enabling the precise measurement of house connections with unprecedented accuracy by using RTK data, in addition to the already established solutions such as Pix4D Catch, which allow for 3D scanning. We're also working on additional integrations and assisting with the further integration with SDK partners, which will also be market-ready and released in the coming weeks and months. Unfortunately, I can't mention any specific names yet.
Thanks a lot, Patrick, for the insight into the topic of SDK partnership.
You are warmly welcome with all of my heart and soul.
The viDoc Lite is open for integrating your software. Your customers and users can work with RTK precision in their applications, like comparing target and actual values, documenting pipelines, calculating quantities, and generating invoices that comply with VOB standards. Seize the opportunity. Talk to us. Become part of the viDoc community and be a part of this booming market. The viDoc is more than just a new device. It's a new way of working. When reflecting on the previous 3 years, we have come across a large number of enthusiastic individuals who are actively driving and executing the process of digitalization in real-world scenarios. And those in viDoc see it as the perfect enabler for that. Some even talk about a real game changer. That is the reason why we are able to witness the following events that are about to happen, the things that will emerge. A viDoc community. Why do we see this coming? Quite simply, because there are so many market participants who find real value in the viDoc and viDoc Lite. Of course, the users, resellers, SDK partners, software partners, workflow partners, clients, construction companies, supervisors, accountants, engineering offices, architects, pipeline builders, landscape builders, road builders, earth builders, you name it. We aim to support this community, and our goal is to provide this community with a centralized location where you can access all the information regarding the viDoc, including details about the viDoc Lite, and a location where you have the ability to chat. That is precisely why we are initiating the launch of our community page, viDoc.com, on this very day. Welcome to viDoc.com.naturally. You will find all the information you need right here about the products, as well as detailed insights into viDoc, including its technical features, characteristics, complete technical data, and the specific focus of its applications in various industries and sectors around the world. The same principle applies to the viDoc Lite. The features, what sets the viDoc Lite apart and makes it special, the technical data, all the details that I can obtain to be well informed about the products, and of course, also to make comparisons between them. What is the purpose of utilizing the viDoc? What is the purpose of utilizing the viDoc Lite version? Use cases, examples from viDoc, viDoc Lite, and empowerment and support in application to enhance user experience and facilitate efficient document management. All the accessories needed for the best possible use in practical applications and training sessions. A comprehensive overview of the bundles that are aligned with various use cases and perfectly suited to meet the diverse requirements and practical needs of our valued customers. Undoubtedly, having the correct applications, utilizing 3D scanning technology, harnessing the power of augmented reality, and establishing seamless house connections are crucial for achieving optimal results in today's digital age. You can locate the full range of partners in the vicinity of the viDoc and the viDoc Lite models. SDK partners, workflow partners, and of course, most importantly, where can I make the purchase of the viDoc, the resellers that is. VGRIM has made the decision to distribute the products exclusively through its partners. Here, you can discover the partners in your local area, from your specific industry, where you can conveniently order the best products and also receive the most accurate and valuable information about the products to make informed decisions for your business. Let's establish a lively viDoc community collectively. We kindly request you to send us your use cases, your examples in the form of videos, photos, and stories. Your contributions are highly appreciated. Let's discuss it. Seize the opportunity to showcase your company and your examples on the website viDoc.com and make the most of this chance to promote your business. Share it with the world, with the market, with the customers, with the clients, and with a global audience. Inspire each other. The more good examples we can share in this platform, the better the digitization in the construction industry will advance and make progress. Show the world, the industry, your customers, your colleagues, what you're doing with the viDoc. It's awesome. On the viDoc.com website, you can find a variety of informative videos and resources. Thanks very much to all individuals who attended today for the viDoc.Lite launch. Thanks very much, Sidon. I am extremely grateful, Patrick. I am extremely grateful, Nico. I appreciate your time and look forward to collaborating with you to build an outstanding digital future in the construction industry.